Was it true that some of the players up to today did not receive their winning bonus?
It's not true. You can't even invite her to our owners. We gave them 100,000 each.
At that time?
At that time. Jacob Nete, all of them.
100,000 each?
Dollars.
Dollars
we
each?
couldn't go to the World Cup.
Yes.
To the Africa.
Club World Cup. Yeah.
Yes, we couldn't go, but we got 3 million. And really, me and Atu, we shared the money, and Nia Ibonte. We gave everybody 100,000.
All the players?
All the players, 18 players.
So what was this thing about some of them say they didn't receive any money?
You should come forward and tell me who allocate Jacob, or is it allocate something? One day I approach and say, you didn't take your money. Did you take your money and you traveled to London? I asked him that question.
So it's not true?
It's not true. I would tell you it's not true.
That the boys were not paid? You
can invite my treasurer, Maxwell Ado, and he will tell you the truth. He was the man sitting, we handled the money. That they were playing the match, they said if we don't give them the money, they won't play.
So every player got $100,000.
You know that time what is $100? It was a lot of money those days.
100,000
US dollar.
Okay.
Some of them bought properties.
Yeah?
I'm 78.
So, are you joking?
I'm 78.
78?
78 today. January, I'll be 79. Coming January.
Wow.
And I look fit. I can walk from here to bus stop. If I said if my car breaks down, I can walk from here to bus stop.
What do you do? What do you do that keeps you good like this?
Well, I take good care of myself. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't stay late in the night. Mm-hmm. If I go to bed maybe around 10, I wake up around 4 or 5 in the morning, play with my phone, come down to bus stop, drive all the way to bus stop, mm-hmm. Open the place for the workers to work, to do the supply of...
You are still doing that today, did everything?
Yes, I do it. I have workers, but you see, I want to be there mm-hmm. to keep the standard high. You can't depend on people sometimes.
Yeah.
If you leave your seat where you are sitting today, mm-hmm. you come tomorrow and you see there's a hole in your seat. Mm-hmm. I love my work. I come down every day. Even when I travel outside the country, I call them every morning. Is everybody working? Mm-hmm. And I think we closed for some 15 years now. We used to have a restaurant, pool bar, nightclub.
Yeah. And
the pastries is number one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, as for the pastries, I still buy them anyway.
Your father, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
I think that day he was crossing the street just to come and buy.
Yeah.
And they came to call me. My God, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was my dad.
No, I didn't. Yeah. I went there to help and do everything.
Yeah.
He's a human being. I like doing those things, you know what I mean? Later on, when I met you and you told me it's your daddy, I was so sad.
Yeah.
But this is life.
This is life. True.
We should take good care of ourselves.
That's true. But you're looking very well, and I'm really happy to see you.
Thank you.
Yes. So these days you don't talk football. You don't do football.
I don't want to make noise. If it wasn't for Togbe running Accra House of Folk today and paying salaries and things, I think the club would have collapsed. Mm. In my time, I bought the secretariat, bought the land, mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Bought them a boss. When I was leaving, I left everything.
You bought Pobiman?
Yes, with the late Frank Sawyer.
Yes.
He was the lawyer for them.
Yes.
Then one day, we sat down, we signed a document. Is it what they call
Asalam Down? Yeah.
Yeah, we bought it from a hotel owner on that road. Mm-hmm. There was a hotel there.
On that road, eh?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I could remember we bought it. And we were there. We were in the competition, the World Cup, mm-hmm. In the African Cup. We were doing very well. We had a solid team.
Sporty FM.
You remember we present Ghana for Nigeria?
Yes, I'll come. With Joseph with you.
I'm just giving you the hint.
Yes, we have some good conversation to have today, so we'll come to that and have some memories.
That was the days of Accra House of Folk.
But these days, you have stopped talking about football.
you have to leave it to somebody. You can't be there every day. You are here today, tomorrow you are not there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But God is giving us long life. You go to sit and gossip about people? No. I wouldn't do that. I think Togbe has taken over. He's doing well. Only he needs a few advice, from the old people, from the old board, like Ernest Thompson. Alhaji House is gone. May he rest in peace. Another good friend of mine.
Another great human being.
Oh, he did. He used to do very well. We had a lot of people like Ernest Thompson. All of us were there. And today, he has the club in hands. And they float the shares. I was against the floating shares.
Okay, I'll come to the floating of the shares.
Yeah.
First of all, let's go to your days. Let's backtrack to the days in Olympics. I want us to do a transition gradually.
It's my uncle who took me to Olympics.
Which of your uncles?
One of my late Mr. Farwell.
Okay, so he took you to Olympics.
Yeah, one were kids. If we don't say Oli, he won't take us to park.
Okay.
So we used to give him the support at home.
Okay.
Then he take me to park. Then I became in the management of Accra Great Olympics.
Okay.
That was the days of Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
We ran the club. I started from nowhere. Became a team manager, assistant team manager, came vice chairman.
First, you were a management member.
Yes, management member.
And who was chairman at the time?
Nettie, late Nettie, the one near Tezano Junction.
Okay, Mr. Nettie, yes,
Yeah,
I'm
he
right.
was another nice guy.
Yes, J. Nettie,
in peace, you know what I mean? And we're there, and the Bright Akwete came one day with Alhaji. By then I've resigned because there was a small problem in Olympics always when you recruit and you finish, and the club has to move forward, people will start fighting you.
Why?
Some of them have just invested some small money in the club. And the club hasn't taken off. And they all fight, they want their money back.
Was Amakan still in there?
Amakan, by then, he hasn't come in.
Okay.
You see, now all the weight is on him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I met him once. I can remember when Awulekwe died. The late, I met him at the funeral, and I think the house and Olympics position was not good, if you can remember.
Mm-hmm.
They were at the bottom. And we spoke, and I said, look, these are the two big, great clubs in Ghana. Don't let Olympics go. When I used to be the chairman, I look at my bag as my second club. Accra Great Olympics.
FM, the voice of sport.
But they were not having a solid leader.
Mm-hmm.
The main problem is the administration and the finance. If you don't have it in the club, you cannot run it.
Yeah.
I could remember I used to cook House of Folk food in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Stand on the people, and people started, in my own people in House of Folk were laughing at me. That what should I be cooking? Because if you give it to somebody, he won't do his best.
Yeah.
If you give him 10 cedis, you go and buy 3 cedis things and do the food. And it do not taste like what I was doing.
Yeah.
I used even to make the tea. I used to count how many tin of milk should go into the tea.
For the players.
For the players. I used to go to Frank Sawyer's late hotel. What's the name?
Around Alajo.
I used to go there.
Opposite Boomerang.
We used to run
Zeus.
Yeah. We used to camp the boys there. When I'm going home, I live in Tezano. I'll pass there in the evening, calm down, see if everybody's in camp. Ufe Ansa was then the deputy coach. Haas is a big team. I would say only Haas. We have some like Kotoko is another big team. You see, like the way my friend Asante Hini is running Kotoko. You cannot come and mess around with the club.
But when you were leaving Olympics to Hearts of Oak, did you face any opposition? Because Olympics and Hearts are rivals.
Yes.
And people started saying that oh, why are you bringing an Olympics person to come and join Hearts of Oak? Did you face any?
Yes, I face it. I really face it. Well, I can remember once, we used to train at the art center.
Yes.
That was my first time. Alhaji asked him to take me from bus stop that we should go and have a look at the training. When I got there, some few supporters were screaming that we don't need you, we don't need you.
That's where they have parliament. They've created some parliament there.
Yes. And I just took it cool, and Alhaji pressed my hand that I shouldn't talk to them. I shouldn't listen to them.
Why did Alhaji bring you to Hearts?
He was a good friend of mine. Every night, every evening, he passed to my place. We were good old friends, what I mean, before even I came to Hearts.
What did he see in you that he thought that if he brings you to Hearts, it will help the club?
Well, he saw when I'm doing recruitment.
Okay.
In Olympics time, you see how I do Nawu and all those players, George Lamptey. Most of the players now, they've gone, what I mean? I used to do a very recruitment. When it comes to recruitment, before the recruitment, when we play any other clubs, then I start picking players, put them on my diary, that at the end of this season, we have to catch this guy, take this guy, take this guy.
So you were doing the scouting?
The scouting those days. It wasn't easy. So I built Olympics, and few people were fighting me in Olympics. Anytime fighting, no meeting, today this, when we need transport to travel, everybody grabs his hand, doesn't want to pay. And what I used to do, when Olympics is playing, I would rent buses for the supporters to follow the team where the team is going. And that way, when I left, one night I decided to leave. That I'm not doing football.
Why?
Because of
what happened? Did something happen?
Well, the way they were behaving in
This is
Olympics,
40
fighting.
FM, the voice of sports.
Where is this white man or this Lebanese or something like an insult, what I mean? Yeah, was small. But they didn't know what I was coming to do. You know what I mean? And I did it. And even Hearts could not beat Olympics those days. If you could remember.
Yeah, it was difficult.
We used to have a solid team.
And the stadium was packed.
Today, when you go to I can't remember the last time I went to the stadium. My Fifi, I can't remember.
When you came to Hearts of Oak, after that incident at the training grounds, what was your first match?
My first match is to play Gabua.
Gapua.
In Tema, if you can remember.
Yes, Gapua in Tema. Yeah.
And that time Gabua has a strong Alassane, those Newtown boys, what I mean? And we ended beating 1-0. I come and see the supporters. They have to take me out of the stadium.
Why? They say you caused the defeat?
They said they don't want me. I don't understand football, all this. Ours is not a small team. I said, okay. I had a meeting with the coach. I saw coach is not good. I have to bring the late Jones Atukwefiu.
Yeah.
If you could remember.
I remember.
When Jones Atukwefiu went to the training ground, they wanted to beat him.
Because he was also from Olympics.
Olympics. May he rest in peace. And look what he did in.
Yeah.
You see, when you are a partner in anything, if you don't discuss with your partner, you cannot move forward. And Jones will always discuss everything. We used to camp again in men's room.
Yeah.
You understand? I would do some small meat pie, take some few drinks on Saturday to go and sit with the boys and talk, what I mean? And then we started clamping up. And before we play a match, Sunday morning, I'll go to the camp and ask Jones, who is playing today? Tell me who is playing. Jones will give me the selection. And we'll have some small few arguments. And Joe says, leave it for me. I'm the coach. You don't argue with the administration coach. Well, I'll leave him alone. But he was good. He was giving result. And when we close the match, he will look back at the VIP and do his hand
Give you a
to me
thumbs
like
up.
this,
Yeah.
you are a chairman because you don't argue with me. He was good. Travel. We went to the African Champions with him, and the same thing we used to do. Me, Alajias, would go to his room and play with him, you know, and ask him. And you know, one thing I like Jones, every 6 o'clock he called the boys to go and pray.
Okay.
Before we go to a dinner, even if we are in Accra, or if you come late to the camp, Jones will not select you to play. If
He
you
was
feel
disciplined.
big, if you feel big, stay in your house. We have people to play. Then we started building, and I went and grabbed Osekufo. By then, Herbert Mensah, and the other boy, what's his name? He went to Kotoko.
Taylor.
Taylor.
Charles Taylor.
By then, my friend was Herbert Mensah. You know, still my good friend.
Yes, I know you and Herbert, yes.
Very good old friend, you know what I mean?
This is
And I went and grabbed the player, and Herbert started fighting me. By then, it came to somewhere that we have to be called to the ministries, where by then the late E.T. Mensah was the minister. And you know, E.T. played his part. Like, look, this is the boy. You know what I mean? You have given him money. And the boy says now he has changed his mind. He wants to play for Accra Suffolk. And that was a very nice thing Taylor did.
What were, because you had done a lot of recruitments in the past, what were some of the things you did to lure the boys or motivate them to come to Hearts instead of going to other clubs?
You know, sometimes you talk to them. There are some coaches like coming, like I'm the coach, I'm the chairman of the club. When you come, I will not ask you to sit down in the place for 2 hours. I will come out from my door and hold your hand and play with you and make sure you are the
So you
happiest.
come down to their level.
You have to come. They are human beings. You know, we all climb the steps to go up. They are the same thing they all did, you know what I mean? And look, today, most of them are outside.
Yeah.
And I make sure that I make them happy. When it comes to the end of the season, their bonuses are ready. Commodore Mensah is there, but the credit goes to Atuahoy.
Where were you getting the money to motivate the boys, to sort the
you know,
boys out?
I used to spend so much, you know, by then.
Was it from your private business?
From my private business, you know what I mean? By then, the late Atamos too, you know, he was in that finance, you know what I mean? I think Atuahoy too used to help me, you know, spending money on the club, you know what I mean? But I have so much respect for the both of them. They were my backbone.
Yeah.
Even the late Atamos, when he became the vice president, when I closed the training, I go to him. Before that, before he became the vice president, he was at the income tax head office.
Yes.
If you can remember.
I remember Jerry.
I'll come from training, I'll go to him, we sit down, we talk. Sometimes the Ahoys will be there, a few of them will be there, you know, we'll be talking. Kofi Totobi, you know, Kwesi Atta, the late, all those people, you know what I mean? They all is house of folk. You know, we used to be good. We used to go to our own parties. If Atu is doing something, we'll...
Anytime I wanted an interview with Prof. Mills at that time, I used to go to Airport Shell.
Yes.
And meet him
Commodore Mensah.
behind where Commodore Mensah's place is.
it's
Yes,
true.
you know.
Well, if we are traveling for the African Cup, we'll pass the Shell. And our late vice president will be there,
Yeah.
waiting for us to
Yeah.
see the boys before
you guys leave.
we take off.
Yeah.
He was a very good person. I was like his houseboy because I respect him so much. I respect Atua Hall, Commander Mensah. You know, we used to have misunderstanding. You know, you can have misunderstanding.
It's a human
but when you
institution.
go
so-
out, you have to think about the club.
What was the difference between running Olympics and running Hearts of Oak?
Olympics hasn't got that
This is
big
40
support, you know what I
FM,
mean?
The voice of
House of
sports.
Folk, if you look at those days in government, you see who and who is there. And they all love House of Folk. House is made from NDC, if you could remember. Most people who run NDC, they are all from House of Folk.
I mean, they were supporters of Hearts of
House
Oak.
of Folk. And that's what makes NDC. And today,
40 FM.
Well, Tutobi is Hearts of Oak.
yes, one of the strong supporters too. Kofi.
I know Ankrato is Hearts of Oak.
He was the
But
board
Kwame
chairman.
is Kotoko.
Governor was, he used to fight us.
Yes,
in the VIP.
Kwame was Kotoko. Yes, that one I
He
remember.
used to be with us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But we used to have fun, you know what I mean, in the VIP those days. We are like brothers, you know.
Yeah.
We grew up together in Ringway Estate. You know, we grew up in Ringway Estate where I got to know Atua Hoy. By then, we are house number 15 and Rebecca house was number 16. We opposite, you know, we all grow, you know, we are one city. We all like brothers and sisters. Today, if I see our vice lady, our lady, the late
The vice
Rebecca,
president?
I
Oh,
will
okay.
name her because she's been a leader. If I see anybody, they are my leaders, you know what I mean? They are the country leaders. Like today, Atamos is gone. John is there. I work under John. Even when it comes to campaign, you can ask Greater Accra. I was the vice chairman for Greater Accra.
Yes, I know you were
Me and
vice chairman
Achimo.
for Greater Accra.
Yeah.
But let's come back to the Hearts of Oak story. I'll come back to the politics.
Yeah.
That's what politics I know is one of your passion as well. So
I love it.
We'll come back to the politics. But for Hearts of Oak, I mean, when you came in, they had some good players. And you recruited a couple
Oseko
of
Fon,
good players as Ishmael Ado.
ACM,
All of those guys were in the
not
the team.
ACM. because
Ajogu,
all of them, they are in America.
Amankwamreku, all of them were in the team. Now,
Jacob Nete.
tell me about any time Kotoko were going to play Hearts of Folk. Did you have any special preparations or different preparations for that game?
When we're going to play Kotoko, you know, by then Kotoko has a good team. I grab the boys, send them to camp, put them in camp for 2-3 weeks, and be with them, leave them late night. You know what I mean? Take good care of them. Promises, you know, promises were coming left and right from all people. And the late Nyai Bonte from Yokai, he was then the team manager before I promoted him to become my vice chairman. And may he rest in peace.
Yes.
He used to sleep even with the players in the camp. I had so much trust in Nyai Bonte. I have lost a good friend.
Yeah.
Some few friends, not him alone. I think maybe today I'm here, maybe 2-3 years I'll not be here.
You'll be here.
Amen. You know, I mean, they used to be in the camp. Jones, that time Jones lives in Newtown, Kaneshi.
Yeah.
You don't have to go and tell Jones to go to camp. Jones will be in the camp before the team arrive at 7 o'clock.
This is
And we make
40
sure
FM, the voice
They
of
eat the
sports.
best food. You can't put a food for 2 days and bring it back again. We make sure we cook for them. They eat, they drink, they have their refreshment and everything. Then Jones will call them for a prayer.
And that's preparation for Kotoko games.
But Kotoko was a big match.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Everybody will prepare. Then we will have to meet the players. I will call all the management. We go to the camp. We talk to them. We promise them that, look, you go and beat Kotoko. And you see what you get on Monday. By then, 1,000 was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Each player. And there used to be 18 players.
Mm-hmm.
You could see how the money doesn't come alone from my pocket.
Yeah.
We grab left and right, we get money.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we'll be sitting, some money will come from somewhere. And when it comes to Kotoko match, in my house, 5 o'clock in Tezano, people are waiting outside, they want ticket. To go to stadium, not free.
Mm-hmm. Going to buy.
We want to buy and go to the stadium to watch the match. By 10, 11, if you understand,
Mm-hmm.
we fill the stadium.
Yes, I know.
You remember one day there was a big fight in the stadium between, I was coming through the players on the ground, they knew Adekoka Mihires in
Yes.
peace. Well, he was my best man on my wedding.
Oh, okay.
I took Ade as a secretary in the Olympics.
Oh, okay.
He was in England, we were good friends. He came down to Ghana to work with the bank, First National Bank. He's a good friend of mine till he died.
Okay.
We used to, let's say we are good friends. After the match, we are friends. We talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Who has to be the winner? This is what we want. Those were the days. Herbert will come to bus stop, we sit down.
I know you and Herbert had a very beautiful relationship.
Yes,
as
we used
well.
to go to Joy, fix 2 small poles, and play in front of Joy, if you can remember.
Yes, it was part of the promotion for
Oh,
Kotoko House
yes,
games.
Herbert is a good
He's a fantastic
administration.
guy,
He
yeah.
has a good administration.
So on the day of the match, you go to the stadium. I mean, the phobia bed will always come to the stadium from the other side.
Yeah.
Now, when you are seated in the stadium and the match is about to start,
I go to the room,
you go
to
to the dressing room,
dressing room to see the boys and talk to them again.
and then when you come and sit in your VIP, what goes through your mind?
I have to win. Today is my day. And God will give me that result that night. In the evening, the day before the match,
Are you able to sleep?
I can't. This is what I was going to say. I can't sleep. It's like a dream.
You think about the match.
The match, what is going to happen on Sunday, 3 o'clock. Are we wearing, which jersey are we wearing? We used to wear, like today we wear the jersey, but with Kotoko we change our jersey.
Why?
Well, this is Nia Yibonte's, ways and
We'll
means.
come to the Malam side. What was it about Hearts of Oak that anytime they are playing Kotoko or in a big game, they have to go to Newtown?
Go where?
To Newtown.
It's 40.
It's not only Kotoko match, Mr. Netty.
Yes.
It's not only, we go there every time. When in my time, every match from the camp, we go to Netty's play, we do the prayers there before we go to the stadium.
You go and bath all sort of water.
No,
and
we don't bath well. He
all
prays
sort of-
for
you
us.
do all sorts of things.
We share, some small water on the boys, you know what I mean?
Do you believe in those things?
I believe in God. I don't believe in juju.
So what was the essence of what they were doing in Newtown?
I would just, you can't fight them. If they want to do it, you leave them to do it. You don't fight anybody. I don't fight anybody. But God was giving us the result.
But did you believe that at some point spiritual matters played a role in football?
Well, do you think so?
No, I have a different opinion to that.
No, I don't. Well, some people believes in it, you know what I mean? I don't. I believe that if you have a good materials, you have good players, you can play the match.
In the budget that you usually put together,
We give them a budget.
yes.
That one I agree with you.
So there's ways and means budget.
Budget.
What is the ways and means supposed to be?
Well, it's juju. You know what I mean? But left to me alone, that is what they want. You know what I mean? and I leave it. By then, his deputy was Stephen Akwete. You know, he believed in those things, you know, holding the white handkerchief.
Yeah. Wakbalabi.
Yeah, Wakbalabi. You know, you can't hold everything in your hands. You see, everybody plays a part. Like your office here, you have people who plays with you. You have government who plays with the president, you know what I mean? You see? And it was working. In the name of God, everything was going right.
Do you think that some of the victories that Hearts of Oak chalked were as a result of the materials you had, or the prayers you had, or the Juju man helped?
No, I believe I had a good materials. If you look at the selection we had, and if you look at the coach we had, and if you look at the administration people, they work with me. When we are doing something, we are united. You see, this is why you get the result. We don't fight. We can fight in the room, but when we come out, we are one. And there where the results started coming.
Were there times that part of the budget you paid money for Juju that it didn't work? The score line didn't go your way?
Well, that is a routine where every match you have to give. You know what I mean?
It's part of the budget.
Part of the budget.
Apart from the bonuses and everything.
That has nothing to do. Budget, if it's 10,000 or 5,000, you give it to Niaye Bonte. They are the people who works on the ground.
Okay. So that's for
you don't fight them.
For protocols on the ground.
Yes, you don't have to fight them. Because they are working. You know what I mean? You can't say, no, I'm not going to give them. Then when you say you're not going to give them, then their hands will be dry. They'll say, you see, the chairman is doing this, chairman is doing this. And there the supporters will start fighting you. If you understand it.
Yes. Was there any time that Hearts of Oak, from the clout that you had, the power that you had, being you as chairman and all of that, were referees coming to you?
Not really.
This is
I meet them in the
FM,
changing
the
room.
voice of sport.
And I talk to them. When even we are playing African Cup, I give them protocol.
Which is?
I go to the airport to meet them. Give them the best hotel to stay in. And make sure that whatever they want in the hotel, they can have it. You know.
Does that influence them when they're officiating for you?
Not really, but you see, when you're treating a human being very well, like they come and they are at the airport and nobody is there to meet them, how would they feel? They feel they are not at home.
Do you pick them sometimes to bar stop to go and have dinner and all that?
Oh, not really. We go somewhere to have dinner, you know what I mean? We ask them, today we want to have dinner with you people. Are you ready to have dinner with us? So maybe me, Alaji Has, and one or two people will take them, have a dinner. They like Chinese. You know, we go and have a dinner with them, and they became friends. You know how many times we went to Africa? 3 times before we took the cup. Once we were beating 1-0, another one we were beating 1 point, another one we were upping the gaps. I can remember we went to Senegal and me and Alaji had misunderstanding. And we're not talking. But the day of the match, we have to go and sit inside the bus. Alaji came to the room and apologized to me as a leader of the club. We should forget everything and go to the stadium to win the match. We were playing in Senegal that time. First half, we were beating 2-0, if you can remember, in Senegal. Second half, we beat them 4-2. And all the matches we played, look at the Egyptian. El Hali was a big club.
Yeah.
Look what we did to them.
Exactly.
And the coach went to insult us. We were monkeys, if you can remember. And he was sacked. Their coach. And look at today.
So during that era, I mean, you had a lot of, and then at that time, the FA chairman and all of those people were helpful in making sure that you
Well, everybody in his position those days
was playing a role.
Playing a role like, look, I'm the chairman of GFA. In my time, you have to bring the cup. So they were giving us all the support, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see, and I think Butler was there. You know what I mean? And Butler was very good. Adekoka was then the vice.
Alaji Jaula.
Jawula was number one. May he rest in peace. We have lost a lot of people like Abu Jones.
Yeah.
You know, they were RTU.
Yeah.
But you know,
But they were football people.
They were football.
Proper football people.
Not like today.
We'll come to today. There was a time that I had an interview here with one of your very famous people, Aziz Haruna Futa. And he was telling us about some of the things that they used to do before big matches.
Chapter 9.
Yes, I mean, so chapter O or chapter 9?
Chapter 9 is Kumasi.
Yes, chapter O.
Chapter O. I made them chapter O.
Right. So
I built that chapter.
They used to, they are the ones who did the song for you, Harry Zakour Meets By. They used to do a lot of chemicals, you know, to the extent that the Kotoko has CAF Champions League match, the CAF Confederations Cup final that they played. They had to write names of Kotoko players and go and bury it somewhere.
I don't believe in that.
You don't think that played a role?
No.
Because that was supposed to confuse. That was supposed to.
Well, you know.
It was supposed to confuse the Kotoko coach, and that did.
Well, I don't believe in those things. I told you, I don't believe in, but I have to make a budget for them.
For them to do it.
Yeah, but not the chapter O. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything goes to Nia Ibonte. It depends on.
So he handles it.
He does everything. But Channel O was one of the strongest chapter.
Yes.
And the second strongest chapter is Channel 9 in Kumasi. When we get to Kumasi, sometimes they pay the bills.
What was it about Kumasi that you were almost every time beating Kotoko in Kumasi and rather losing to them in Accra?
It's funny. You can't believe that. I'm telling you. And when we get to the Kumasi Stadium, before we can enter the stadium, it's like a big fight at the gate.
Yes, like war.
War, I think you know about, know, you've been in the sports, you know what I'm talking about. Before I will get into the stadium, they'll start beating the car.
They want to set you.
They want to set.
You are bringing something to the stadium.
I remember once they removed Nia Ibonte's watch. And I said, they shouldn't worry, we'll get him another watch. You know, those Kotoko.
Yeah.
Their supporters are very rough. They are not like house supporters.
Both of them are rough. Hearts of Folk supporters are also very rough.
We don't do them anything in Accra. When they come, they're welcome. You know what I mean? Sims was a good friend. The other one, what's his name? He died recently, one of Kotoko chairman. Bewa was like a brother to me, you know what I mean? We were good friends. The wife was like a family friend. We all talk, we play together, but you see, the supporters have a different mind.
Is it not the same we want to win mentality that makes them behave that way? Because after games, usually
we are friends.
You find Kotoko has friends, supporters, very close and friends and laughing and all that.
We all were good friends. But the day of the match, we are like enemies.
What was the most difficult transfer for you at the time when you were Hashaman? What was the most difficult?
It was Osei.
Wow.
Even I have to lose my car.
That was when you were bringing him from...
You know, he lives in Cape Coast.
Right, he was at Dwarfs.
Yes, and you know...
He was an Abatless player.
Yes, and I think they gave him to Kotoko.
Okay.
And I think the payment didn't come. And somebody came to inform us. But we're fighting for him. You know how players are. They will look where they can get more money to go. Then I went, that I had Odi4. That's the wife's car. Me, Alajias, and Nia Ibonte. We have to travel from Accra to Cape Coast to go and grab Osei Kufo. And we got him. And Herbert thought he could get him. But it was too late.
What about you remember the Yaosechi transfer?
It was another big fight.
Do you know that transfer, I played a role in that transfer?
Really? For who?
I was reporting, actually. I was the one doing a lot of reports on Radio Gold. And you didn't like the way I was reporting the matter.
Well, we know we all fight.
So you got some boys to try and beat me up at Accra Sports Stadium.
I don't think so.
Oh, it is true.
Maybe they told you, but it's not true.
Oh, tell me it was true. You know, I remember I came to the
Were you
stadium.
talking for Kotoko? Why then?
No, I was, they are such stories were funny. It was a lot of issues,
It's true.
and I was trying to put them in certain perspectives. Hearts of Folk didn't like the way I was blunt about the way I was putting the stories. So I came to the stadium. At that time, I had bought some new Daewoo Limans.
Not the Benz.
Not the Benz. And I had come to the stadium. And then I saw you, Alaji Hearts, and a couple of Hearts of Folk people after when you enter at the car park. So as soon as I parked my car, you turned, you looked at me, and then you told one of the boys, Leba. I'm sure you remember. And the boys started coming towards me. Alaji Hearts was the one who saved me.
Oh, thank God. May he rest in peace.
Yes, Alaji
He was
Hearts
a nice guy. He was.
But they broke my car glass.
Oh,
Yes, they broke my car glass. So later on, Radio Gold replaced my car glass for me. Yes. But you were the one who got them to say they should beat me.
you think so? Not me.
But the Yaosechi transfer was also a very difficult one.
Very difficult one too. It wasn't easy.
What made it difficult?
Well, the boy, I don't think he was happy in Kumasi.
Mm-hmm.
Before even about the end of the league, I started talking to him. By then there's no phone.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to travel from Accra to Kumasi, to go and meet him somewhere and talk to him. And, he had a sister in America. And it's a sister who played a big part.
Eko Asma has just sent a message.
Who?
Eko Asma.
Okay.
He says, the Yaosechi story. Everybody remembers the Yaosechi story.
Everybody will be on the radio.
Yes. So his sister was in
the States, you know what I mean? And he told us we have to talk to the sister. So I think the sister got to know me through bus stop.
Okay.
I think she used to come and hang around bus stop. By then, I didn't know she was Yaosechi's guy.
Okay.
Friend. So one day, when we spoke to him, he said, look, you have to talk to my sister. I said, no problem. You give us a number. We'll call her and talk to her. Where is your sister? I said, my sister is in America. I spoke to her. By then, you think it's easy to get a call to America.
No.
You have to go to PNT.
Yes.
At High Street.
Yes.
And book the call.
Yes.
Sometimes you can sit where you are today, you will not get the call.
Or either that or you do collect call. If the person doesn't take it, that's it.
Yes.
Or you buy a card.
So we played a part. And the boy says, okay, he only is coming to play 2 years or 3 years because he wants his future. He wants to go out of the country. So I asked him, do you want to go and continue playing football? Or you just want to go to America? But America by then, they don't understand football. And Yaosechi will not understand. You have to go to... By that time, if you want to talk to any footballer, don't talk about taking him to Africa. He wants to go to Europe.
Yeah.
I remember Ernest Thompson.
This is 40 FM. The
Went to
voice of
Zakour.
sport.
By then, if you could remember, and there was some, I think the transfer money was not good, Mr. And then Zakour became angry with Ernest Thompson. But I brought him back. I said, look, come and play football. You are a good player. You may one day get a contract. He played 3-4 years for House of Folk. Then one day he got vanished.
He got vanished?
Yeah, he went to America. At the end of my season of leaving the club. And anytime he calls me, time to time he calls me. But for last year and this year, I haven't heard of him. I go to New York most of the time.
Okay. They are in Jersey most of the time.
Yes,
most
most of them, they are in New Jersey. Yeah. And when I go to England, I go to meet Bismarck. Bismarck Odui.
Yeah.
His son is playing Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I used to go and they used to play.
VC10.
Yeah, they used to, not VC10.
Not the VC10, the other one.
The other one.
Yeah.
He used to play. I brought him from Olympics. I brought him to Olympics even those days.
Okay.
When I was in Olympics. I took him to London. You know what I mean?
That's Hudson Odoi's father.
Yes.
Okay.
And Bismarck, like my son, he came on visit. And the father, I think they treated him not well in the Black Star those days. They take him, they drop him, they do this. So he advised the son, look, I'm your father. And this is your second father. Think what you want to do. The boy decided to go back. He said he will not play for Black Star. So people were blaming me and blaming the father. We told the boy not to play for Black Star. If you look at him, let's say that I watch him playing Nottingham Forest with Leeds. He was on the bench, I think, and he came in, I think, 30 minutes or 4. He came and changed their mind, but they were beaten. I don't know if you watched
I think
them.
they lost 1-0.
Yes. They lost 2-0.
2-0, I think it was 2-0, yeah.
They lost 2-0.
Carabao Cup.
Yeah. So every Sunday, I used to go to Oval. They have a park there where the old players who are in England, they go to train.
Oh, the Oval.
Yeah.
In Kennington.
Yeah, not in line.
Yeah.
I used to go and watch them, even up to today.
That's where they play the crickets and all those.
Bismarck is like a brother to me. When I go to England, or I'm here, he gives me a call every week. When I go to England, the minute I touch down, I give him, hey, Imbai. And he and the wife were good friends, you know what I mean?
Okay, let's come back to, what was your most difficult Kotoko House game? Was it the May 9th?
That there was a big fight at the stadium.
May 9th?
Me coming through the VIP. There was a soldier. He tried to push me down.
On the day of May 9th?
In the back. You know what I mean? And by then, I went to sit at the VIP. I didn't make any noise. But after the match, we won the match. The military police agreed to arrest me. They came to bus stop, they couldn't get me. They went to my house, they couldn't get me. Then later on, Alhaji said, let's go and report. We went to Bema camp. By then, our vice president was there. We called him and this is what is happening. Gave them a call. What was the problem? They had me told, if you want to charge him to court. You know how the late Atamas is straightforward. If Harry Zakour is slapped the officer or did something, send him to court. Bail him and send him to court. That was the end of it. The soldier died in a club at Teshin.
Really?
One at the beach.
Really?
Yeah. He's always fighting people. He was a lieutenant.
On the day of May 9th,
I left the stadium.
You left the stadium.
That day it rained.
Yes, it did.
And the rain stopped. And I left at the car park. The
Hearts had won 2-1.
Yes. And the policeman who was in charge that day is called John. He was a superintendent or inspector. He was even sacked from the police. He was with me on my car. So when things were going up, people were dying, he wasn't there. But he took all the blame.
So at what point did you hear of the incident?
I got to bus stop. By then, My big brother Kufuor was the president. And Jake was like a brother to me. He gave me a call. I was in my flat at Boston. That where I am, I said, I'm in the flat at Boston. He said, you have to come to 37. I said, for what? He said, you come, we are there waiting for you. My God, but on the way going, I heard the noise in the street that people are dying and carrying people to 37. So I got there. And when I got there, I think our President Kufuor was there, Jake was there, and they were bringing the dead body, like they are packing them, like, you know, I'm going to use the word like sardine. And I wasn't happy the way they were throwing them around. And you could hear their phones
ringing,
but you can't go and touch them. You will, if you were there, you will cry. It could happen to you or it could happen to me. But who released the gas? That's the problem. You see, when they released the gas, the main iron gates all were locked. And you know the Adekoka stand is a very big stand.
Yeah.
So they were all blocked in the stand. Some people even died at the race course. After days, they find some of them in the...
How did you feel?
I felt so bad. But then Herbert was the chairman, I was the chairman. It was bad. Even some of the supporters, it came to time I was looking after the family in Nema. The children, one of the supporters, the wife delivered that day. It was so sad.
Every year after that, did you feel like still continuing to do football?
I got fed up. You know, I won't say Nia Ibonte played a part for me to go. But I think some people in the team felt that I become too big in House of Folk. Why Harry Zakour should become big? So they want to take over. So one day I came to the stadium, Mukwaba. You understand?
Yeah.
I just came down from, I saw balls, this. We go to Snake, you know, those days we go to a meeting at Snake.
This is 40 FM.
And I was
the voice of
surprised.
sport.
I don't see them dark, you know what I mean, in the car park. They'll come and call ya Wabajibo. Was no. Then I called.
So that's how you left Hearts of Folk?
Yeah, I called Kobna Yeboah. Kobna Yeboah was like a good brother to me. And I sat down and said, Kobna Yeboah.
He used to come and record sports highlights footage from your place.
Yes. I called Kobna Yeboah. I said, he used to come and record from Canal.
I know, with that big satellite dish.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I called Kobna came. And Kobna said, why? I said, no. Kobna, enough is enough. I want to resign. Kobna says no. Then we wrote the letter. Then I took the letter, went to give it to Atu Ahoy. Atu called my vice president at Amos. They came to me at Boston. Said, no, we will not accept. I said, I knelt down, hold Atamel's leg. I said, please, I know why I'm resigning. If I'm going to be there, they will sabotage the club. So let me go. Atu was not happy at Tamil, so I said, please, I'm pleading with this is the letter. They turned their back and they left. And I sat in my house and, you know, by then the TT brothers, they were supporting. You know, TT brothers too played a very big part.
Yeah.
In spending money on the club too, you know what I mean? And I said, no, I have to go. So I left. I remember they were playing some match in the stadium. By then, I was invited to come to watch the Kotoko match. And we beat them. You remember that day we beat them across Boston.
A 4-2?
Yeah.
Like 4-0?
Yeah, one at...
the 4-0?
Yeah, we made a joke of it.
Yeah, the 4-0.
That Kobna Yeboah and Herbert went to Kumasi. That's a joke. That they went to see Asante Hini. Said, hey, They go, Asantini gave them, it's a joke.
Yeah.
We made a joke out of it. They went to see Asantini and they sat down and Asantini asked them, what is the problem? He said, Asantini said, okay, what is it? He said, we're beating 4-0. Asantini said, wait. He went to the room and started 4. It was almost like a football game. You know what I mean? Football was very interesting.
Some people said that Asantini is a Hearts supporter.
Well, I grew up with him too. You know Said Jewelry?
Yes, Said Jewelry, yes.
His office was at the top.
Yes. Oh, okay, Adrabaka.
Even I have pictures with him where we used to sit in my Volkswagen those days. We used to go out.
Okay.
We are very old friends.
I see. That's nice. If you just tuned in, I'm having a very interesting conversation with Harry Zakour, Chairman Harry Zakour, former House of Folk Chairman, Millennium Chairman. You know,
he's Atamos who gave me that
Millennium Chairman. Some messages have come through. Somebody says, Nana Bin says on Facebook, please ask him, he should describe Sabankwe in one word.
Oh, he's not well, you know what I mean? He was another good team manager.
Yeah, he passed.
Yeah. Yes, he passed. I think we will have a funeral for him.
Yeah, he passed.
You know, he had a stroke. He wasn't well.
Yes. How would you describe him and the work he did for Hartsfield?
Oh, he was a very good team manager. You know, when Tommy Nia Ibonte was promoted to the vice, he started playing the part there, you know what I mean? Going with the players, sleeping in the players. He was a good, you know, he was with the Black Star too.
Yeah.
He played a very good part.
Yeah.
Sabankwe was very good.
Emil Smith on Facebook is also asking, how close is he to the current Hearts of Folk administration? Okay, we'll come to the Hearts of Folk issues, administration and all of that right now. Why are you not anywhere close to Hearts of Folk?
You know, I hold Togbe and brought him to Hearts of Folk. You know, Togbe used to have his office next to us. You know where Kufuor has his building?
Yes.
You know, one day he came and he said he wanted an office, and I took him to the late George Kufuor. They gave him one of the four.
Yeah, President's brother.
SAS or something.
Yes, SAS.
We became good friends. He went Arsenal every afternoon when they play in the European League. He comes to me. We go to my flat. We watch the match with other friends, you know what I mean? Then one day I asked him, do you want to join House of Folk? He said, yes, I would love to, because he was a House supporter. He said, yes. I said, no problem. I would raise it in the board meeting. I raised it after I was there, and Commodore Itimensa, some of the few directors were there, you know what I mean? And we gave him to come and join the board of directors.
Okay.
And one day, he said, why are we not flowing chairs? And I was against the floating chairs.
That was after you had left or you were still there?
I've left.
Okay.
I was against the floating chairs.
Why?
The club belongs to the Guns. Like, how could you go to Ashadi Kotoko and take the club from them? You know, if you were a guy, it's a different story. But we don't want to go there too far. You know what I mean?
I know.
My mind was different. But he's now holding the club like his own property. And he's done a lot. Maybe I was wrong. We don't even talk.
Why?
He doesn't talk to me.
Why?
I don't know. Because I use that word, I'm against the floating chairs. You know, we are good friends. We used to be good. We go out, we eat together, we drink together, we do everything together. From the time he took over the club, he cut me off. He never, they're doing something, they never invite me. If they are doing Congress, they will never call me. I said, no problem. I have played my part already. And you've taken over. So thank God you are there. That if you were not there and the club is not doing well, maybe I have to come and step in again. But thank God you are there and you are doing well up to today.
Have you made some attempts to meet him?
No, really, I didn't, because I wasn't interested in football anymore. Fifi, I wasn't interested again.
Knowing the passion you have,
I have the passion, I love Hearts. Even today, if I die, I will take the flag with me. Because it's Hearts who make me who I am in Ghana today. I'm so proud of it. People talk to me on the street. I go to offices at the ministries, go to the airport, I'm traveling. I get VIP treatment because of House of Folk.
The voice of sport.
And the NDC, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get so much treat. They treat me very well. They took me even to the plane. You know, everybody, today, like today, my wife is traveling tonight. If I go to the airport, I'll be treated like a first class man. So I'm so happy that Tobe is there today.
How do you feel when you...
Do they spend on sponsors? Going to nightclubs or what?
But if you don't position yourself well...
If you don't go to them, they won't come.
But if you don't brand yourself well, they won't come.
That's what I'm saying, they won't come.
What do you advise clubs to do to attract sponsorship?
But if they win the league, they have to write a letter to MTN or write a letter to any of these big Liver Brothers and all this. They can support. It has to go through the ministry and the GFA.
But corporate Ghana is not interested in our football anymore.
We should let them.
In fact, especially our Premier League.
The government, my party is in power. They should put their legs down. They should give the
especially the Premier League. When it has to do with national
they should
team.
give the support to Kofi Adams. The government should come and talk. You know, I won't say the president can do the talk because you, the minister, should be doing the talk. Do you expect the president to come and beg somebody? It's the minister has to do his job. And I think Kofi is doing his best, but still.
Did it surprise you that the Black Stars didn't qualify for AFCON, the last AFCON?
I was surprised. It's not good.
Have we lost talents, or are we lacking
This is what I'm
talent?
saying. You know, some of the players who are playing Black Star, you have some local players who can play better, but they've not been called to go and play because they don't come forward, or they see them, they think the ones outside are better than the one here. No, there are some local players who can play better than the ones outside. I think so. Is the recruitment, is the coach. You see, that is a part of a coach with former coaches in Black Star. You know, when there are matches, they come to the stadium. They travel. House is playing
Sporty FM.
Dwarfs. They will go to Cape Coast. The chairman of GFA will travel. He will go and watch Kotoko playing another club. And they will start doing the homework. But it's not, today it's not like that.
Carlos Queiroz, do you want Carlos Queiroz to continue his job as Black Stars coach?
I think he's too old for the job.
He's too old?
Yes.
Who would you have preferred?
You know, we have one or two good coaches in Ghana. Stephen Appiah, Kwesi Appiah is not bad. Lai is not bad. You know, and they are doing, look how best they are doing outside. But we bring them today. You don't pay them. Am I lying? Do you pay them?
Well, most of the teams, most of the national teams, junior teams struggle to get their salaries as far as...
Yes, you see, that's the main problem.
But because the ministry is supposed to be the one paying.
You have to do budget. This is a budget from the government. You know what I mean? You, the sports minister, you have to write a budget and present it to the government, to the finance minister.
Harry, I know you have to go. I need to let you...
I have to go to the airport.
Yes, I need to let you go. But before I let you go, when you won the CAF Champions League, 2001, right? When you won the Millennium Cup that you won.
That is in the late Atamnos time.
Yes. Was it true that some of the players up to today did not receive their winning bonus?
It's not true. You can't even invite her to our owners. We gave them 100,000 each.
At that time?
At that time. Jacob Nete, all of them.
100,000 each. Dollars
We
each.
couldn't go to the World Cup.
Yes.
To the Africa.
Club World Cup. Yeah.
Yes, we couldn't go, but we got 3 million. And really, me and Atu, we shared the money. And near Ibonte, we gave everybody 100,000.
All the players.
All the players, 18 players.
So what was this thing about? Some of them say they didn't receive any money.
You should come forward and tell me who allocate Jacob or is it allocate something? When they approach and say, you didn't take your money. Did you take your money and you traveled to London? I asked him that question.
So it's not true.
It's not true. I will tell you it's not true.
That the boys were not paid.
You can invite my treasurer, Maxwell Ado, and he will tell you the truth. He was the man sitting, we handled the money. That they were playing the match, they said if we don't give them the money, they won't play.
So every player got $100,000.
You know that time what is $100? It was a lot of money those days.
100,000
US dollar.
Okay.
Some of them bought properties.
Okay. Chairman.
Yes, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I'm glad to have you.
I would say I've entered a very nice place. I'm so happy to see a radio station in a top standard.
Nice.
And Fifi, I congratulate you.
Thank you. Thank you very much to the entire team.
My doors are always open.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anytime you are free, you're doing any party, my meat pie and my spring rolls.
We will come.